Final score, Manchester United 1, Manchester City 0. We're here with the Red Review. We're here with Ian from the Manchester United Supporters Trust. Ian, it's a fantastic day for Reds in Manchester and worldwide.
It is. As always, it's getting one of those vital wins against those, especially in a knockout cup. Like, I know that the League Cup's always sort of shouted out as the Mickey Mouse Cup, but I thought past couple of seasons it's become into a bit of a, preference of its own. There's a lot of people that'll actually go, you know what, we fancy winning this. And we're talking about the top teams here. We're not talking about the bottoms.
Yeah, you mentioned, it is a bit of a Mickey Mouse Cup to a certain extent, but I think that with a team like this, a team like ours who's like in transition, we've bought a few players and, we're slowly rebuilding. I think, winning something like this really could, push us into that winning mentality again.
Yeah, what's McCullough? Mourinho's done it before, hasn't he? He did it with Chelsea. He won League Cup, and I can't remember if he won Europa League with Chelsea before actually going on to win a Premier League title. It's still bedding in time. A lot of people still think that we've obviously Pogba, Ibrahimovic, there's a lot of excitement around, but I still think there's some bedding in period in this reign. We've had Van Gaal's reign, Moyes' reign. So everyone's got a philosophy, everyone's got a different I say philosophy, everyone's got a different set of tactics, everyone's got a different set of players that they want to play. We may not see the best of Mourinho's United till a couple of days, a couple of seasons down the road, where we win a title next season possibly. But I think we came away from that Liverpool game going, you know what, solid result, quality point there. Well, not a quality point. It was a point. It wasn't a United way. It was Mourinho's part the bus style at the end. But we've got to point out on that. Went to Chelsea, got absolutely decimated. How we didn't play the same type football, I've not got a clue. And come away with a heavy point, because that would have been 2 good wins. Then you bring them back. You bring both clubs back here during the rest of the season. Get 3 points off them each. You've got 8 points out of 2 teams in a 19-team sort of league formation, and that's what I think that Mourinho builds his way into. He wants to go to the away grounds and put in a tough performance, be hard to beat. Then
I think so.
Win the games.
I think considering the amount of games that we played, and we've played a lot of a lot of the players have kind of been the same. It's a good tactical move to kind of part of the bus. It might not be entertaining to everybody like sat at home, but we'll look back at the end of the season. And then we'll look at that result and think, that wasn't a bad point at all. Or, do you know what I mean?
Today we did exactly the same as what we did at Anfield that Monday night. We've come here and actually got it's not even 3 points. It's a win. We're into the next round. We get to face West Ham here in a month's time. And that's progression, I think. It might be slow progressing, it might be small progressing, however you want to take it. This is, it's progression for Mourinho that he's got through to the next round of a cup. And I think tonight we actually, especially the second half, we showed a lot more of what we should have shown in that second half against Chelsea. A bit of fight, a bit of making sure you was all in the right places. We looked up for it a lot more than they did in that second half.
I thought that was all. Even in the first half, I think we had that Ibra's chance. Shabba ranks.
Didn't know he's a supporter.
Mr. Leatherman.
But he's back. He's coming back.
Shabba. But no, I've lost my chain of thought now. What are we doing? But going forward, Burnley on Saturday.
Must win game.
A few games in now.
Must win.
6 points off top. Not the end of the world. Can we get 3 points against Burnley and then perhaps move forward?
I'd hope so. We come out, we win tonight. Yeah, we've lost one away on against Chelsea. It wasn't the best performance. We got the draw against Liverpool. I think there's still positives to be taken out, and I think there's still a lot of more learning curves that we've got to bring in here. There's a lot of players that we're chipping and changing. The Bay injury that was so it's a downfall. You looked at that, but you mentioned it before in your players review. You looked at that team and went, Rojo, no. seriously.
Yeah.
But he did a solid job in there tonight. I think the only person that I'd actually give a really bad game to was Ibrahimovic up top. He's supposed to be known for his ability in the air, and 8 times out of 10 he was getting beaten. His balls that he did knock on weren't going the right way. He didn't hold the ball up when I thought we should be doing. Yeah, he did pass the ball around, but I do think we countered the way we should do off him. And I thought, I definitely
think as well with Ibra as well. You know, in this game and the last game, he kind of like sat back a bit, like, you know, like deep towards that like midfield-ish area, and like you're thinking if he does get the ball, he's never going to sprint up towards the goal and kind of, do you know what I mean? But then like in the game against Chelsea, he wasn't getting the service, but then when you're a striker and you know you're the very last man, sometimes like if you're not getting the ball, you do tend to kind of sit back. So it's kind of you know, you try and get the happy medium between the two, between standing up top and trying to get the ball, or you know, perhaps going back and helping a bit, but at the same time maybe hindering when we do get the ball.
Yeah, well, it's a mixture of theme, and I think it's still all about the process of learning who plays where, what plays when. Tonight, that midfield three for me is our best midfield three. Herrera, Carrick, Mata. Carrick, Pogba. How did I forget with your haircut? But Mata comes into his own when he drops inside as well, so you get a 4 in the middle of midfield at times. But yeah, you've got Carrick who sits at the back, enjoys sweeping up the back. He reads the game really well, passes the ball extremely superb. He sprinted in that last 10 minutes down their right hand side towards our left back full position on his own accord. The guy's 36 years old and he was closing down them, and I thought, hang on a minute, they just brought wingers. They got wingers with bags of pace on, Brett Sterling on at the time, and he won a challenge and he was superb. And then you know, you get up the top, you've got Pogba. If you leave Herrera and Carrick back to defend and sweep up and make the pass, he gets a free roll. He gets to do what he did tonight, to advance himself in the pitch, to get out wide into different positions, to basically to annoy the back for the opposition, because they don't know where they're going to pick him up next. The midfield doesn't have a clue what he's going to do, and that's what it is. It's got to be creativity that comes from him. You know, he's not going to bang in 20 goals a season. He's not here for that. But I think. Yeah, I'm glad he's realised we're supporting United. But I think that it's a superb point that he is going to actually create a lot of goals. I didn't see the amount of goal. I was too busy I can't remember. I think I was glancing at the shot before. Yeah. I was looking around going, who the hell scored? Yeah, there was a little bit of a scramble in the box. It was just like, from where, because we won, we couldn't like properly see it either as well, so it was just like... I know, well, you know, that's the disappointing of it, being in the second half and not in the first half. You don't see those things. True, but, you know, the mayhem...
Goals in the first half, don't we?
the mayhem inside that stadium when it went...
Man's to be entertained. First half goals, please, United.
Mental when it went off, though, inside.
Yeah, it was a good atmosphere tonight, though, wasn't it?
I think the atmosphere was superb tonight. Those City fans, the 6,000 that was up here in the East Stand, actually did it. It was all right for an away lot. The ones that actually sat in the traditional away section might as well have been the OAP section for City fans. They did nothing all night. It was hilarious.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Considering like the amount of support that City bought, they didn't really, you know, make the noise to match. Right.
And I think we sit in J Stand and we sing most of the game, and you're thinking, Jesus Christ, we actually, you know, made some noise tonight. So, you know, it's great.
Well, let's wrap it up there. Prediction for Saturday against Burnley.
I'd have to say a win. I can't see anything about. I think a performance like we did against Watford. I think.
What do you think of Aguero? A great player, isn't he?
He's all right.
Great player.
Pogba, how you doing, lad?
Hey, you play well tonight, Pogba, lad.
Yes, man.
That's going to be a first.
Yeah, first for Pogba playing well. What about United?
Oh, you meant recognising him as Pogba.
They were fucking rubbish tonight, United, weren't they?
We were all right. I'm going to say 2-0 to United.
I would like to see a couple more goals.
You always want more. Always more, Ray.
I was wanting more tonight, but, you know, didn't come of it.
Oh, well. Well, guys, there you have it. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel. Follow us on Snapchat, Twitter, The address is United People's TV. Don't forget to check out the website, thepeoplesperson.com. And until next time, come on the Reds.